Hey everyone, I've had several different questions about the engine options on Ford Transits and why I ended up choosing the one that I did. So I'm going to run through some quick pros and cons and a few stats on these engines to help you decide which one you might want to go with. The base model, which is what I chose, is the 3.7 liter V6. It's 275 horsepower, 260 foot-pounds of torque. There's the 3.5 twin turbo EcoBoost, 310 horsepower, 400 foot-pounds of torque. Definitely a really great motor. And then the 3.2 Power Stroke diesel at 185 horsepower, 350 foot-pounds of torque. Some of the main considerations are obviously fuel mileage, longevity, and overall power. You know, how much are you really going to need to get down the road when you're living the van life? I have the 3.7 V6, averaging 15 miles to the gallon, and you know, while it's no special motor, it certainly has enough power. It comes with 410 gears in the rear axle, and I haven't had any issues climbing hills, getting out in traffic. It's really quite adequate when you're just talking about basic transportation. I've also had experience with the EcoBoost motor, and that's definitely much better, but it also comes with a hefty price tag of $1,865 more than the base option 3.7 V6, and that's in early 2018 on Ford's website. The final option with the diesel would be $3,995 more than the base 3.7 V6. So the point I'm getting at is, what do you want? There's lots of different reasons to go with the twin turbo or the diesel, but do you really need that power, or is it just kind of a badge of honor and a trophy? If you were to get 23% more mileage out of the EcoBoost, and I think that's being pretty generous, but let's say that 18.5 is something you could average, it'll take you 55,000 miles at current fuel prices in order just to break even. Another thing you want to consider is that any EcoBoost that's coming off of the lot is going to have many other options that come with it, dual batteries, tow packages, and so you could quickly get up to $4,000 over a base 3.7, which will take twice as long, obviously, so over 100,000 miles in order for you to get your money back. So if you're looking for economy, or you know, how to be more efficient, you probably want to stay with the base 3.7, and the same goes for the diesel motor, which would be similar to what you would get out of a Mercedes diesel. You know, best case scenario, you're at 25 miles to the gallon. It's going to take you 80,000 to 100,000 miles to get your money back in fuel savings. And don't forget, diesels cost a whole lot more for repairs and maintenance, just with oil changes and everything, the additives that you have to use now in the fuel. So long term, it depends on how long you're going to have the van. If you'll have it for 200,000 miles, then you may want to go with the more expensive engine options that have more power. If you're not looking to put that many miles on it, I would stick with the base 3.7 V6 and save a little money along the way. Check out my website in the notes below. I'll show you the calculations that I did on curdythings.com, so you can plug and play in a spreadsheet and decide based upon your fuel costs currently and whatever options you have in between the different prices of the vans as to which way you should go.